Hello friends, I am Dr. Itishree Swain from Mathematics Department. Welcome all of you to our MKT education. Today already we discussed the chapter vector, and here in this video we discuss about the exam oriented some questions that is we discussed here, and I think it is helpful to all of you. Friends, we shall discuss some important questions which comes in exam regularly. So now the first question is, you see, prove the vectors 2 I cap minus j cap plus k cap, another vector I cap minus 3 j cap minus 5 k cap, and 3 I cap minus 4 j cap minus 4 k cap are the sides of a right angle triangle. So the condition to be the sides of the right angle triangle, we have to prove the modulus of a bar square plus modulus of b bar square. If it is equal to the modulus of c bar square, then it is the side of a right angle triangle. So already here it is mentioned the vector a, vector b and vector c, and now we find the modulus. And already you know, if the vector a is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, then this modulus is defined by the square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So by the help of this problem, already we find all the magnitude. So magnitude of a bar is equal to root 6, and the magnitude of b bar is equal to root over 35, and magnitude of c bar is equal to root over 41. So if I find the square of a bar and plus the square of magnitude of b bar, then it is equal to the square of magnitude of c bar. So since it fulfills this formula, then these three vectors are the modulus are the sides of the right angle triangle. The second question. Now we prove by vector method that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Now you see, already here in the previous section you can prove this theorem by analytically. Now we prove by vector method. That means using the vector, how can we prove the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other? Now you take, suppose this is the position vector OA, that is a bar, OC equal to AB vector, that is equal to B bar. Now OABC, it is a parallelogram, and already you see OB and AC, these are the two diagonals of OABC. Now you have to prove the diagonals are bisect each other. That means the midpoint of this vector OB and the vector AC are same. Now you see, if I find OA bar is equal to A bar and AB bar is equal to B bar, so what is our OB bar? From triangle law of addition, already we know OA bar plus AB bar, that is equal to OB bar. So OB bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. So the midpoint of OB, that is equal to vector A plus vector B by 2. Now you see here, OA is equal to A bar and OC is equal to B bar. Now if AC is vector, we find the position vector of the midpoint of this AC vector. So by midpoint formula we find this is equal to vector A plus vector B by 2. So the midpoint of AC vector is equal to this. Also the position vector of midpoint of vector OB is equal to this. So both are same. So that means the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Now friends, we discuss the next question, and here you see these are very important question. Many times it comes in exam. So already we discussed in our video class. So kindly you refer this problem in our video. And here now we discuss the another problem, that is find the area of a triangle whose vertices are 3 1 minus 1 1 minus 3 and 3 4 minus 2. You see, whenever we find the vertices, actually in the vector product, by the help of vector product, we find the area of the triangle ABC, that is equal to half of magnitude of or the modulus of AP vector cross SC vector. So here already we find the vertices, that means this is the position vector of the triangle ABC. So from this position vector, now we find AB vector. So AB vector is equal to minus 3i cap minus 2j cap minus 4k cap, and SC vector is equal to I cap plus j cap minus 3k cap. So what is the area? Area is equal to half modulus of AB bar cross SC bar. So already we know AB bar cross SC bar we find by the determinant, and it is equal to this much. Now we find the vector is equal to 10 I cap minus 3 j cap minus k cap. And what is the modulus? We find it is the square root of 10 square plus minus 13 square plus minus 1 square. So it is equal to half of root over 270 square units. So these are the important questions. Next you find the unit vector perpendicular to the vectors 2i cap plus j cap minus k cap and 3i cap minus j cap plus 3k cap. Friends, always you remember, whenever you find a unit vector which is perpendicular to both the vectors, then automatically it is, you refer this n cap. So n cap is equal to a bar cross b bar by its magnitude. So already you know how can we find the a bar plus b bar by the determinant method. So you find this a bar plus b bar and then you find the modulus. So n cap is obviously 2i cap minus 9j cap minus 5k cap by root over 110. And always you remember, whenever you find the unit vector perpendicular to both the vectors, then this is the formula. Just you remember this formula particularly. Okay. And the same problem, only the datas are changed, and here you find the previous formula in the same way, same procedure, only you find the vectors are changed here. Okay. And here also we discussed this problem also in our video 4. So you refer video 4 to find the scalar and vector projection of A bar on B bar. This is also the same question, because you see this is the very important question, unit vector which is perpendicular to both the vectors. So we refer many problems using or changing the datas, okay, but the formula is same. Now you see it is a very simple question. Just I refer this question to know the how we find the scalar product. If A bar is equal to 2i cap minus 4j cap and B bar is equal to I cap plus j cap plus k cap, then what is our A bar dot B bar? Already you know it is A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3. So simply we find it is 2 into 1 plus minus 4 into 1, and here you see the k is absent, so the magnitude is 0, and here it is 0 into 1, so the dot product is equal to minus 2. And for your reference, that is the previous one is the scalar product, now it is the vector product, and simply how we find the vector product, it is the determinant of I cap, j cap, k cap, 3, 2, minus 1, 3, 2, 1 and 2, 3, minus 3, which is the components of this vector A and vector B. Okay, remember one thing, the scalar product, as it mentioned as scalar product, that means the product is a scalar quantity. And here the vector quantity, why we call this is the vector product? Because the product itself is a vector. So we find one represent by its components and we find a vector. So it is equal to the determinant of I cap, j cap, k cap, and it is a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3. So just I find or you find the determinant. Simply it is equal to minus 9 I cap plus 11 j cap plus 5 k cap. This is the vector product. Friends, now we discuss an important question which comes in exam many times. Now you see, we have to prove by vector method the points A, B, C with its coordinate are collinear. Now, what is the meaning of collinear? Actually, collinear means if 3 points are lie on the straight line, then we say that the 3 points are collinear. Now, whenever we prove these 3 points are collinear by vector method, it is easy to find the concept that AB bar parallel to BC vector and B is the common point. Whenever you find two parallel vectors having a common point, whenever they lie, the 3 points lie in one line. So, we have to prove 3 points are collinear. The method, you have to prove AB vector parallel to BC vector and B is the common point. So, how can we prove that two vectors are parallel? Already we know if one vector is expressed as the scalar multiplication of another vector, then the two vectors are parallel. So here we find the AB vector which is equal to minus I cap minus 4j cap plus 4k cap. And what is BC vector? In the same way, from the position vector we find it is equal to 2I cap plus 8j cap minus 8k cap. And if I take common 2 minus 2, then it is equal to minus I cap minus 4j cap plus 4k cap. And already we find this vector is equal to AB vector. So we express BC vector is equal to minus 2 times AB vector. That means these vectors, two vectors are scalar multiple of one another. So now we find AB vector is parallel to BC vector and B is the common point. So we prove A, B, C are 3 points which lie in one line. That means it is collinear. And now you see, find the unit vector parallel to the sum of the vectors A bar is equal to this much and B bar is equal to this much. So first we find what is the sum of these two vectors. So just we add the vectors. So it comes, that is 3I cap plus 2j cap minus 2k cap. And already from the first video I told you that any vector can be expressed as the product of its magnitude and a unit vector. So now if I find the unit vector, that means I divide the vector by its magnitude. So already I find the vector is equal to this much. Now the modulus is equal to this much. So just I divide, then this is the unit vector of the corresponding vector. Find the value of lambda so that the vectors A bar and B bar are perpendicular to each other. So friends, from first you know what is the significant or what is the condition that the two vectors are perpendicular to each other. So whenever the two vectors are perpendicular, then their dot product should be 0. So simply we find the dot product which is equal to 2 into 1 plus 1 into minus 1 plus minus 1 into lambda is equal to 0. So we find 1 minus lambda is equal to 0 and lambda is equal to 1. So whenever we find lambda is equal to 1, the vectors dot product, scalar product is equal to 0. That means the two vectors are perpendicular. And the second question and third question the same way we can prove, because in all the problems we find the dot product should be 0. Okay. So just I change the data and here we find more than one problem here. The same procedure. So friends, today we discussed more about 15 problems from vector chapter. I think now you are clear about the concept of the vector and you can differentiate between the vector and scalar. So if you want to refer, then you can refer the video class. Also you can download the PDF.